The reborn Kodak stands on a high place, with his hands raised above his head. The city in front of him is wiped out, and a pyramid rises. His revenge is about to begin. It turns out that in Egypt, in 3600 BC, Kodak ruled the world. Whenever Kodak body when he was old, he transferred his soul into the body of the new mutants to devour and accumulate superpowers, thus gaining immortality, but he was the weakest when he transferred, dissatisfied with the rebels of Kodak's brutal rule, and used boulders to slam into the pyramid's foundation. The entire underground palace collapsed in an instant, and Kodak was also buried underground, sleeping for thousands of years in the modern age. A female agent who has studied Kodak for hundreds of years accidentally broke into the underground palace, causing sunlight to shine in, so the reborn, the powerful, he broke through the ground. As a leader, he saw this world ruled by humans, and decided to regain the right to rule and rebuild his own empire. Now, the first task is to reorganize his four major parts. First, he found the down and out Storm and solved it for him, the current predicament. Storm was frightened by his cruel methods, and then found the second and third. With the help of Kodak, their superpowers were continuously promoted. The next target is Magneto, who can control steel, mutants with superpowers. Laser eyes emit laser light when they open their eyes. The man named Magneto is also a variant. This day, two workers were moving an iron drum full of lava, and a sudden earthquake caused the iron chain to break. Seeing that the workers were in danger, Magneto suddenly pointed out that the iron drum was floating in the air. Wanted, so I live here in seclusion. The rescue action was seen by the workers. Magneto also realized that something was wrong, and was about to run away, but found that his daughter was missing. When he found his daughter, he was controlled by the police. Magneto decided to surrender, but the police missed Magneto. The wife and daughter were shot and killed. The angry Magneto used a necklace to kill all the policemen in an instant. Then Magneto returned to the factory to deal with the co-worker who betrayed him. At this time, Kodak rushed over and only rolled his eyes, and the co-worker was buried in the ground instantly. Then Kodak brought Magneto to a bungalow area, where Magneto's family members were killed. After Kodak's brainwashing, the hatred in Magneto's heart was infinitely magnified, and he put his palm on the ground and roared at the sky, and the entire bungalow area collapsed instantly. Maze in my school, there is a laser eye with eyes that can emit lasers, and a phoenix that cannot control the power in the body. Phoenix predicted in a dream that Kodak would destroy the world. Maze immediately contacted the former Magneto through the main brain, and wanted to persuade Magneto to put down his hatred and confront Kodak. But at this time, Kodak has discovered Maze's ability, and took the opportunity to invade Maze's brain, and then use Maze to control humans to launch nuclear bombs around the world. Space. Then Kodak traveled to the school and captured Maze's brother. The shockwave broke through the device and a big explosion happened. This person is called Lightning, whose speed is comparable to the speed of light, facing the school that is exploding in front of him. He uses his super fast speed back and forth to rescue the students inside. In his opinion, this ridiculous explosion was the same as static. The military believed that the mutants in the school were responsible for the launch of the missile, so they sent helicopters to capture all the mutants, and then sent them to a secret base. The three of Stalker escaped in the night. Wolverine escaped and unintentionally released the transformed Wolverine, and Wolverine easily killed all the guards. Finally, Wolverine regained consciousness with the help of Phoenix, and disappeared into the snow in a hurry. At the same time, they also rescued other people and were ready to rescue Maze. On one side, Kodak raised his hands, and the city instantly turned into ruins, and then built a pyramid here. Kodak planned to transfer his soul to Maze inside, gain Maze's 1000-year ability, and then control all mankind. This time, Magneto also activated superpowers to control the metals in the world, and also changed the magnetic field of the Earth, and the Golden Gate Bridge was also destroyed. The Earth was at stake, which made everyone rush to Phoenix, Laser Eye and others in time to fight with the Knights of Kodak. Both sides are indistinguishable, and Kodak's soul is about to be successfully transferred to Maze. The Night Stalker who arrived in time successfully rescued Maze, but failed to save Maze's hair. Angry Kodak looked for Maze everywhere. When Lightning saw Kodak, he output crazily, but failed to cause damage to Kodak, and was subdued in a blink of an eye. Mystique turned into a Kodak Knight and launched a sneak attack. Seeing that Mystique was also in danger soon, Maze entered Kodak's consciousness with his mind to fight against him, but Kodak's consciousness is stronger than him. At the critical moment, Magneto made a move. He couldn't bear to see his old friends killed, so he chose to fight against Kodak. The combination of people is no match. At this time, Maze awakened Phoenix in his consciousness, and Phoenix released the powerful Phoenix Force, and Kodak was reduced to ashes under the joint counterattack of everyone.